What happens when you take a man from Africa, raise him among Jesuits, drop him into 16th century Japan, and hand him a samurai sword? History gets weird and awesome. His name was Yasuke, and his story has been buried, twisted, and nearly forgotten for centuries. But when you peel back the myth, you find something even better. A real man who defied every expectation, rewrote the rulebook on loyalty, and may have been the only samurai in Japan whose legend started before he picked up a blade. In this episode, we're counting down the 10 wildest facts about Yasuke, the African samurai who shook Japan. Because Yasuke didn't blend in, he stood out in every possible way. 1. He was taller than everyone and black. When Yasuke arrived in Japan, the crowds lost their minds. Samurai had never seen a man with skin like his, or a height that rivaled legends. People thought he was a god, or maybe a demon. Spoiler, he was neither, just very real, very strong, and very unexpected. 2. He got a personal invitation from Oda Nobunaga. Nobunaga, the most powerful warlord in Japan, summoned Yasuke just to see him for himself. He ordered Yasuke to strip to the waist and tried to scrub off the black ink, assuming it was body paint. When he realized it was natural, he made Yasuke his bodyguard immediately. 3. He was the first foreign samurai. Nobunaga didn't just hire him, he gave him a katana, a horse, and official status as a samurai. That meant Yasuke had more privilege than most Japanese commoners, and he earned it with loyalty and skill in battle. 4. He fought in full samurai armor. Yasuke wasn't window dressing. He fought alongside Nobunaga in campaigns, cutting through enemy lines in full gear. Imagine being a 16th century soldier and seeing a 6-foot-tall armored warrior from a far-off land charging you. That's not just warfare, that's psychological warfare. 5. He may have spoken 3 to 5 languages. Born in Africa, trained by Jesuits, and fluent enough in Japanese to serve a warlord, Yasuke wasn't just muscle. He was highly intelligent, observant, and adaptable. He flipped expectations every time he opened his mouth. 6. He witnessed the most infamous betrayal in Japanese history. When Akechi Mitsuhide betrayed Nobunaga and set fire to his temple, Yasuke was there. He fought to defend his lord, and when it became hopeless, he didn't run. He stayed to face the consequences. 7. He refused to commit seppuku. When Nobunaga died, Yasuke was expected to take his own life in ritual self-unaliving, as was samurai tradition. Yasuke said no. Some say it was because he wasn't fully accepted. Others say he knew dying wouldn't honor his lord, living to tell the story would. 8. He was handed over to the Jesuits, but then disappeared. After Nobunaga's death, the rival general didn't know what to do with Yasuke, so he handed him back to the Jesuits. After that, no one really knows. He vanishes from the records, which might be the most mysterious part of all. 9. His legacy was buried for 400 years. Yasuke was forgotten for centuries, left out of most samurai stories, erased from school books, and reduced to myth. Only recently has his story resurfaced, and now, he's finally getting the epic treatment he deserved. 10. He was a legend, before the world was ready. Yasuke shattered assumptions about race, class, and power simply by showing up and being undeniable. His story isn't just about swords and honor. It's about the strange, unpredictable ways history hides its greatest characters, and how some legends wait centuries to be recognized. Yasuke didn't leave behind volumes of poetry or carved marble statues, but his impact? It echoed across continents. He challenged the idea of what a samurai could be, and reminded the world that greatness doesn't care where you're born. Because Yasuke wasn't supposed to be there, but he was. And once he arrived, there was no ignoring him. Stick around. History is full of forgotten giants, and we're just getting started.